So recently I was in Mumbai. I'd gone to Mumbai after 18 months, finally for some work, this time to drive the Skoda Kushaq. I hadn't put my Mumbai landing video in my travel video of flying from Delhi to Mumbai. So here it is, you can watch the landing in Mumbai, looking over Kurla as we come in. And I'll slow the video down now. As you can see now, coming over Kurla, you can see the old Premier Automotive Factory, and then you'll see the remote stands at Mumbai Airport as well as the Air India hangars, where you can see a lot of Boeing aircraft, 747s, 777s and 787s parked up. This is because of the pandemic and reduced flying. Even though Air India has been flying the Vande Bharat flights, it's not using their aircraft as much as they would. And the 747s are making occasional runs between Delhi and Mumbai, or Mumbai and Hyderabad, but they're pretty much retired. It was good landing in Mumbai. It was good coming back on a flight I used to take once every 2 weeks, the Delhi-Mumbai service, after 18 months. So I was in Mumbai to drive the new Skoda Kushaq. It was a very impressive car. You can see my full review of the Skoda Kushaq on the card on the upper right hand corner of the video. It was very impressive. It was also good driving down to the North Konkan coast and its impressive history. But after the drive was over, I found myself going to Mumbai Airport to catch UK 940 back to New Delhi.
Hi there. So we're at Bombay Airport now, on the way back to Delhi. Really empty. Used to be super duper packed once upon a time. Still looks nice. But what an empty airport, yeah. It's really sad though. Not too many flights, no international flights, no incessant ringing of horns. But yeah, let's start this trip. You don't need me to tell you that Mumbai Airport is empty. It's almost 6 in the evening. This is the evening rush hour for domestic flights. Those are the Vistara counters. Those are the SpiceJet counters. No international flights, obviously. This is possibly the nicest, one of the nicer check-in halls of any airport in the world. Definitely the best looking check-in hall of any airport in India. Nice and airy. But it's really sad to see it so empty. And I'm coming here after 18 months. But still, really sad.
Even the foreign exchange and information counters were closed at Mumbai Airport. However, the green wall while going down the escalators for security was opened, and the Kai Pond looked just as nice as it always does.
So we have crossed through security now. Going to try and get to the smoking area. Most of the shops seem open.
As you can see, most of the shops seemed open. However, there were not that many customers in the shops, obviously, with so few flights to Mumbai Airport. It was a very surreal sight, but it did give me a chance to go in and catch a beer at one of the many bars at Mumbai Airport's domestic airside. Still expensive, but I had a couple of hours to spare, so why not grab a beer?
Boarded VTTMI, which is flight UK 940 on the Bombay Airport is an interesting experience. Very low traffic. Boarding is happening pretty fast. We should be getting off soon now. I'll give you some more updates during the flight.
We were parked up next to a Go Air and an Indigo plane. Usually Go Air and Indigo planes operate from Terminal 1 at Mumbai. For 7:45 in the evening, it is a very fast journey to the runway. Usually you have to wait in line for takeoff almost 10, 15, 20 minutes. I've waited as much as 45 minutes to take off at Mumbai in the evenings as a row of incoming aircraft come in. The takeoff was impressive. It was very short. Yes, this was the A320neo with the CFM LEAP engines and therefore quite overpowered. But the low load, pretty much business travelers with little luggage on board, meant that takeoff was pretty fast and pretty smooth. We got a great view of the Western Express Highway after takeoff as of the Western Suburban Line at Mumbai Airport, as you can see over here. The Western Express Highway was packed, so it gives me hope that as the pandemic whittles down, Indian business is coming back. And I also managed to catch a nice view of the sunset as we turned away. Vistara has started service on board. It's a snack box. Over here we got a vegetarian aloo tikki hot dog and it was pretty darn gross. I did not catch this landing back in Delhi. You can see this earlier video I took of a landing in Delhi from the other side of the plane, landing in runway 28. It's a much nicer video than sitting on the left hand side of the plane while coming in on runway 29. Thanks for a good flight on Vistara UK 940.